Arsene Wenger has come out to say that the winner of the Europa League should not get automatic qualification into the Champions League. Instead, they should get qualification back into the Europa League. And all I have to say is that Arsene Wenger is just blinded by his hate for Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur, because this has never been an issue. This has never been an issue. For years, teams have been qualifying to the Champions League after winning the Europa League. Sevilla has done it so many times and they were praised for it. As recently as 2023, Sevilla won the Europa League and qualified to the Champions League after being very poor in their league. In fact, they battled for relegation for a long time. Frankfurt did it in 2022. Villarreal did it in 2021 after beating Manchester United in the finals. And Villarreal got to the semi-finals of the Champions League the following season. The last English team to win this Europa League was Chelsea in 2019. This Europa League was not designed for English teams. 32 teams played in the Europa League this season. Only 2 of them were from England. The remaining 30 teams were from other countries. So is it Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur's fault that other teams could not get to the finals? Now, the reason why I say Arsene Wenger is blinded by his hate for Manchester United and Spurs is that he's not even putting into consideration the fact that Bodo Glimt could have actually won this competition. Bodo Glimt knocked out Lazio, who were one of the favourites to win this competition. They finished in the top 2 in the league phase. But it was a shocking result. Bodo Glimt knocked out Lazio. Bodo Glimt could have knocked out Spurs. What if they knocked out Spurs? Now, let me explain. Bodo Glimt plays in the Norwegian League. The Norwegian League does not have any automatic qualifying spots to the Champions League. So imagine what it would mean for a club like Bodo Glimt to actually win the Europa League and get automatic qualification to the Champions League. Imagine what that would do for a club like Bodo Glimt. Imagine what that would do for the Norwegian League. Imagine what that would do for the Bodo Glimt fans to get automatic qualification to the Champions League by winning the Europa League. But no, everyone is just saying, oh, Manchester United and Spurs, blah, blah, blah. They don't deserve to go to the Europa League because they finished 15th and 16th. Since when does that matter? Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012 after struggling in the league. They finished 6th. Liverpool won the Champions League in 2005 after finishing 5th. If winning trophies were meant for teams finishing 1st and 2nd, then Arsenal should be winning every trophy. But Arsenal have finished 2nd in the Premier League for how many years in a row, and they have absolutely no trophies. So it's not about that. Arsene Wenger should just take away his hate for Manchester United and see the bigger picture. Other smaller teams from smaller leagues can actually win this competition and qualify to the Champions League. And it will mean a lot to them, a whole lot. So please, this should not be an issue because it now involves Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur.